The Bill Shakespeare Project presents This Week in Shakespeare for the week ending Monday, September the 17th, 2018. Hola, Bardophiles. I'm Bill, and welcome to the 212th episode of This Week in Shakespeare, a video brought to you by the Bill Shakespeare Project. Now, today I'm sporting my No Museum Shakespeare t-shirt that you can find at RedBubble.com through a link on our website. Now, if you have a Shakespeare tee that you would like to see me wear on a future This Week in Shakespeare, send me an email at bill@thebillshakespeareproject.com or leave a comment in the thread below, and I'll get you my address, and I'll wear your gear on an upcoming video. But enough about the future. Back to the present and the past. This is our weekly opportunity to let you know about the latest and greatest in Willie Shakespeare headlines coming at you every Tuesday because, well, I figure Tuesday is news day. The goal here is to hit you with a quick blast, no more than 10 minutes tops, of Bard-related news. Plus, we'll try to serve up some historical dates for what were the past 7 days of the year. So, this week's news stories included: the Washington Post ran the story of Iran detaining artists over a Shakespeare performance after a video clip appeared on social media that showed female actors dancing as a part of A Midsummer Night's Dream trailer. Dancing by women being illegal in Iran. Wow. Just wow. Bustle.com covered the announcement by the Royal Shakespeare Company that they plan to make diversity a priority in their upcoming season. The Stage in the UK ran a piece on the discovery of 21 documents from the National Archives in Britain relating to Shakespeare's father. These documents may shed new light on Shakespeare's youth. And finally, DC Metro Theatre Arts reviewed Macbeth by Folger Shakespeare Library, running in our nation's capital through September the 23rd, praising the production, set as a production done in the Bedlam Asylum during the Restoration. Sounds absolutely fascinating. Now let's take a look back on the last 7 days and how they relate to Shakespearean history, both his and the history in his plays. On September the 11th, 1987, actor Lorne Greene died. Though best known for Bonanza and the first run of Battlestar Galactica, he played Othello in a very early televised broadcast in 1953. And speaking of white actors playing the Moor, on September the 12th, 1955, Orson Welles' Othello was released in the US, some 3 years after its premiere at Cannes, as he could not find an American distributor. Also on this date in 2017, Sir Peter Hall, famed British director and founder of the Royal Shakespeare Company, passed away at the age of 86. On September the 13th, 1409, Isabella of Valois died. She had been the second wife of Richard II, wed to him in a political marriage when she was 9 years old and he was 29. Richard had been widowed 4 years earlier. When Richard died in prison, Henry IV ordered her, then a whopping 11 years of age, to marry his son, the soon-to-be Henry V. Isabella refused, but later her younger sister, Catherine, ended up as Henry's bride, as depicted in Henry V. Isabella, on the other hand, wed her cousin Charles of Orleans 6 years after Richard's death. She died in childbirth 3 years after that, at the age of 19. September the 14th is Holy Rood, or Holy Cross Day, the day Catholics celebrate the Feast of the Cross, commemorating when a piece of the cross St. Helena found in Jerusalem in 355 was recovered from the Persian Empire in 628. The holiday is mentioned in the first part of Henry IV. On September the 15th, 1916, British actress Margaret Lockwood was born. In 1943, she played the role of Hester in the film The Man in Grey with Stuart Granger. Within the film, Granger played Othello and Lockwood Desdemona. That was the best I could find for today, sorry. There are two first part of Henry IV days of note for September the 16th. In 1387, a boy named Henry was born at Monmouth Castle. The boy's father was born Henry Bolingbroke, but was now Henry IV. That kid would grow up to become Henry V. Also on that day, in 1400, Owen Glendower was named Prince of Wales by his Welsh followers. This act of rebellion, and both of these characters, are depicted in Henry IV, Part 1. On September the 17th, 1923, American singer Hank Williams was born. Shakespearean? Not really, but he was played by Tom Hiddleston in the film I Saw the Light, and Hiddleston famously played Henry V in the BBC series The Hollow Crown in 2012. And that was your Week in Shakespeare, brought to you by the Bill Shakespeare Project. If you've enjoyed this news review, tell a friend and hit the subscribe button to keep from missing these news, reviews, and history videos. For our daily blog and previous Twiz episodes, including links to the news stories we've covered in this week's episode, as well as the Real Bill Shakespeare Project podcast, check us out at thebillshakespeareproject.com, and we'll catch you next week.